The agent placed a bomb that was about to explode on his foot, and when the red light came on, he rode his bike to the middle of the road. The two black SUVs on the left were his targets. Since he couldn't get through, he naturally pushed aside the rear car's side mirror. The gang boss in the car didn't notice anything unusual. Just like that, Jimmy smoothly made his way to the front car and quietly installed the bomb under the car's chassis. When the rear driver leaned out to adjust the mirror, he quickly put on his gas mask and fired a poison gas bullet at the driver. The two people in the front seats instantly passed out. Only then did the bodyguard in the front car realize the danger, but the car door was blocked by the bike and couldn't be opened immediately. Eventually, Jimmy threw the unconscious rear driver out of the car and successfully hijacked the gang boss inside. But just as he was driving away, the bodyguards in the front car had already pushed the bike aside, opened the door, and caught up, firing wildly at the rear car. Fortunately, all the windows were bulletproof glass. The two bodyguards fired over a dozen shots but couldn't penetrate them. Watching their boss get taken away, the bodyguards were very unwilling to give up and prepared to drive after him. But Jimmy didn't need to panic, because at that moment it was exactly time for the bomb to detonate. The car was blown up and the bodyguards were helpless. They had fought so hard because the gang boss was carrying a case of biochemical weapons worth tens of millions. Eventually, through Jimmy's interrogation, the gang boss revealed the location where the biochemical weapons would be traded with the terrorists. Since Jimmy needed to stay behind to guard these dangerous biochemical weapons, he could only send his partner to arrest the terrorists. But his partner wasn't as lucky as Jimmy. The woman disguised herself as a cleaning worker and came to the hotel where the deal was taking place. Unexpectedly, these terrorists had extremely strong perception. Just by looking at the woman once, the bald man detected something unusual. Although he couldn't be certain whether the woman was a cop, he was ruthless enough to prefer killing the wrong person rather than letting her go. He then dragged the woman to the elevator entrance, pressed the elevator button, and ended the woman's life. After learning about this, Jimmy was extremely angry, so he disregarded his organization's warnings and went alone to find the terrorist leader. Because of the elevator incident, the terrorists also knew they had been exposed. At this time, they were rushing to the airport to escape the city, so they didn't get out of the car for a direct gunfight with Jimmy. They just had two bodyguards fire a few shots, which kept Jimmy from being able to get close to their car, so he simply made a turn and drove into a side road. Seeing Jimmy's car disappear from their view, the terrorists all thought they were safe. But unexpectedly, while waiting at a red light, Jimmy suddenly appeared on another road and floored the gas pedal, ramming straight towards them.